Hey guys, and here back at it with another video from Muff Squad, and this was our second 2019 NAIC format tournament here. I'm on the left playing AbZard. My opponent on the right, Noah, is playing ZoroArk. He's playing ZoroCheckmate, I believe. So this is a great format. I start the AbZard. So, oh no, my opponent's going first. So he starts with Meowth. He's gonna play a Pokemon collector, and it kind of sucks though. His webcam kind of like bugs out for a while. It has like an autofocus feature, so it keeps like focusing. Like every time he'll move his hand, it'll do that. But I think eventually it stops doing that. But it is kind of annoying, so just bear with me. I'll try to commentate as best as I could, so you guys could keep up with the board states here. But he has to be out, so he's gonna go ahead and Pokecom, put something back in his deck for a Lele. Probably most likely going to be seeing a Professor Elm's lecture, which says search your deck for 3 basic Pokemon, or 3 Pokemon with 60 HP or below or less. So it's a very good card to set up Zoro decks. You just grab Zoruas, you grab your Persian, your Meowths, grab a Ditto. Just really good option to just solidify and set up your board here. So he does do that. He's going to grab the Elm, grab 2 Zoruas, and most likely grabbing another Pokemon, maybe a third Zorua or a Ditto or a Meowth. So the strategy behind ZoroCheckmate is actually really cool. It has like really good matchups across the board. So against like tag team decks like myself, what they want to do is set up a board state where they attack into my tag team with a Rider Speeding, most likely a 120, full bench 120 Rider Speeding, or a Rider Speeding with 150 with a Choice Band. And then they use Naganado GX's Stinger GX attack, where it shuffles our prizes to go to 3, and then they just they attack that same damaged tag team and kill it for their 3 prizes. So it's a very cute like combo where you want to hit into a tag team, use your GX attack to get 3, to put yourself at 3 prizes, and then kill that tag team, finish that tag team off to just take your 3 prizes. So very good strategy. It's kind of annoying to deal with. So my way around this is it's kind of hard to deal with this because like I can't like Acerola. The deck doesn't play Acerola because this deck is like a Welder or a Kiawe kind of build. So it's rough. Like if you Acerola a Pokemon with a lot of damage and a lot of energies, you can't Welder and power up something else right away that same turn. But I do play a Miltank, which AbZard in that time period did play. Now, what Miltank does is when it's active and you attach an energy to one of your Pokemon from your hand, it heals 90 damage. So if you Welder 2 energies and attach, you heal 270 from a Pokemon on your bench. So it's just really good to keep, like, if they hit into my Reshizard, I could heal it. I have an option to heal it. So that might buy me a turn here. That might like save me here, but I get the Stellar Wish going. I'm Ultra Balling 2 fires away. Not sure exactly what I'm going for here. Maybe I'm going to grab Tapu Lele. Maybe I whip the Kiawes or Welders here. I am in a Wonder Tag for a Welder. So I did play Fiery Flint, so I have several energies in my hand. And most likely going to be seeing a Welder here onto the Reshizard. I don't know if I want to use my GX attack here just to kill a Meowth. Like, yeah, I don't think it's worth it. Maybe I don't even do anything at all. Maybe I just pass. I'm gonna play a Fire Crystal, getting back the 2 energies and probably attaching for turn. And I think I just pass. I'm not sure if I want to if I retreat the Jirachi just to save it. But I'm okay with him knocking it out. I think I have an Energy Guzma in hand, so I'm thinking to myself like, okay, even if this thing dies, I just attach and Guzma either a Zoro or a Persian. Most likely going after a Zoro. because he doesn't have the Persian yet. He does have a Dedenne. So you Pokecoms for the Dedenne. Probably going to want to draw some cards to see if you get some Zoroarks online, start activating those trades. And he does evolve into a Persian and has the 2 Zoroarks and then Dedennes. Massive turn 2 here for Noah, like insane. The dream setup, the fact that you could find your 2 Zoroarks and the Persian is just insane, and not even supporting yet. So he does use his first trade, discarding a Dedenne, discards a card, draws 2 cards, broken ability. Does have access to a second trade here. So unfortunately he can attack. I mean, if he has Energy Guzma, we couldn't see him hit into my Reshizard. He's gonna do a second trade, discarding a Pal Pad, seeing 2 cards here. Let's see if he gets the Energy Guzma on this turn. So Noah actually mentioned to me while we were playing that he actually did pretty well at the actual 2019 NAIC. I think he bubbled out of top 16. I think he said he got 17, but he was in the seniors division, but he did very well. So he's very familiar with this format. So a very skilled player in this format as well, obviously. So I think he just passes. I guess he didn't have energy or attachment. So I draw for turn. I'm gonna Stellar Wish here to see a trainer card. I'm eyeing up the Ultra Ball here, but instead I'm just gonna grab the Acro Bike here. I do have energy in hand. I wonder if I do have access to the Guzma this turn. I think I do, and I think I do go after the Persian if I remember correctly. So Acro Bike. I am gonna get rid of the Reshizard there. I don't want to just have 2, and I want to heal 1. I don't want to give him an option to damage 1 or damage the other. So I do attach. I'm going to Guzma the Persian. So I go after the Persian because if I kill a Zoroark, he could just catwall for 2 cards. So I figure if I kill the Persian, he has to find another Persian in order to catwalk. So I think it was the smarter play here, just to kill this Persian, put pressure on him to find another Persian in order to catwalk. So I go to 4 prizes. He does promote the Zoroark. So he is an inch closer to his strat here. So you're going to see a first trade getting rid of a Field Blower. So most likely he's gonna want to get down the Naganado or Ditto down this turn to just set up the. So he's gonna want to get one of those guys down and then attack and hit this thing. That'll be his optimal turn for this turn. That's exactly his game plan's right on schedule. Not really behind here. He's got an optimal board state. Again, if he can find the Persian and then catwall for those pieces, he's just like in business here. It's gonna be really hard to deal with that, considering that like I need to find Miltank, I need to find a switching option, I need to find welder energies, like I need a lot. And I'm not even sure how many switches I'm down, and I remember that I think that was like an issue as well. Like I was losing a lot of switch cards, so even if I go for like the Miltank plays, like I can't retreat out of the Miltank. So my resources were limited. So he does get the Ditto here, which is massive, because that will become a Naganado. So we do see Choice Band triple acceleration energy here. He is going to be hitting my Reshizard for 150. So he's right on schedule to his game plan. This is what this deck wants to do against tag team decks. He's going to hit me for 150. Again, just want to smack this Reshizard for as much as he can. Singer GX to 3 prizes, and then eventually kill that tag team to take his 3 prizes that he has after the GX. So genius deck. It was like, deck made a surprise showing at that Nats. Really great, smart deck. Really good deck. I kind of wish I played it for that Nats. I ended up playing Pikarom and I bombed, and I actually whiffed my invite in that world. I was 50 points away from my invite, and I needed to get points. And my friend said, "Oh, play Pikarom. It's a smart choice." But I really hadn't played any games with Pikarom at that point. I just played it, which was a bad choice. I think you always should play just like decks you're comfortable with and familiar with. So I use a switch here, going to Jirachi, which is like kind of hurts but kind of needed, because like I need to start finding. Okay, so I do bench the Miltank there, but I think I'm down like a couple switches already, which hurts. And I do grab the welder, so we will be seeing, like, if I have energy in hand, I have to switch. I have to retreat into Miltank, and then Welder onto the Rescue Dart to heal it. But then Miltank stays like active and potentially like could get knocked out. But not sure how I end up doing it. So I am gonna retreat into the Miltank. I'm gonna play the Welder for 2. For 1, I healed 90. Which is fine, because actually it's not fine, because a Persian could still knock this thing out. Okay, so I attach for turn, and then I heal the 150 completely. So I have the switch here, which is huge, and I'm gonna be able to flare strike this active Zoroark, going to 2 prizes. So now it's putting pressure, because so now he's kind of like his game plan. I completely erased him away from his game plan, and I'm gonna let loose him here. So I felt like this was a massive turn on my part, right? I took away his damage. Now he's forced. He's not really in a position to GX here, because you want to hit and then GX. So he's kind of forced to he's gonna have to hit me. But if he hits me, he's gonna put a 2 prizer, and then I just win the game, because I'm gonna go to 2 prizes after killing this flare striking this Zoroark. So I'm looking like, okay, I just let loose him. I'm gonna kill the Zoroark. He's gonna have access to 1 trade and no Persian. Like, my odds are really good at him finding pieces here. Promotes the Ditto. I'm not sure what his hand is. He should have a hand of 5 cards currently after a let loose in his top deck. So he does have a Rescue Stretcher, which most likely will be seeing a Persian, just so he could catwalk here. So I mean, really good off of the let loose here. So catwalk says if a GX Pokemon was knocked down on your opponent's last turn, you could search your deck for any 2 cards and put it into your hand. So most likely he'll be getting 2 pieces to the combo here. Again, if he GXs here, actually no, if he GXs, I would be at 3 prizes. So I don't just win, because even if I kill the Naga. But again, it's just tough. So we're going to be seeing a trade here. His only trade online to draw cards. I mean, you kind of want to trade before you use a catwalk, because you might draw into the pieces that you need to catwalk for anyway. So smart on his part. Seeing a Pokecom here, gonna put back a Poipole. Maybe he wants to get down another Zaru, or maybe he gets a Naganadel this turn. Probably will be seeing the Naganadel this turn. So he's gonna grab a Meowth. So maybe he grabs a Meowth here because he has Poipole in hand, or he could actually just. So he's probably thinking like, oh, he's gonna go ahead and play a Elm, thin out his deck for 3 Pokemon of 60 HP or less. But maybe he grabs the Meowth here, consider, so he could just catwalk for the Naga triple acceleration energy, right? And he probably thinks like, maybe I'll just Guzma and kill the Persian, so that he can't find potential cards to get the combo. So he just wants to solidify that he has access to another Persian if that Persian were to get knocked out. So he does find the triple. Most likely that's what he catwalked for. So we're gonna take our prize cards, shuffle them up. We're both gonna go to 3 here, and yeah, that is. So we're both. I mean, technically, based on prizes, we're both tied now. So I was pulling ahead, but you know, he just leveled things out. This GX attack is very insane, really good. Both going 3 prizes. I haven't GX'd yet, so I have knockout on this Naganadel GX with a Double Blaze here. I can't use Flare Strike for knockout because I used it last turn. But if I have access to Guzma here and to kill the Persian, that'd be huge too, because then it again have to put pressure. He only has access to 1 trade right now, so you know, I think optimally I want to kill his Persian this turn, or even Zoroark, to take away a trade. So I do attach a Choice Band. I think I'm just like thinning out here, not sure. And like, I figured like there's no reason to even set up another attacker because like I'm never like if this thing dies I just lose anyway, so like there's no reason. I think I'm just thinning out cards here. I play a nest ball. I think I even fail it. I'm not sure if I even grab anything. I do grab an Evilac, so this is irrelevant. I think like why not just bench him and set it up, because he has to just kill one tag team anyway, so he obviously won't kill two, so it doesn't really hurt me, I guess. So I have a fire. I'm not sure if I even have energies in my discard pile. So I think I just take the knockout here with Double Blaze. Yeah, I do just Double Blaze for 330 damage. Kind of excessive for that 210 Naga Natal there. But I go to one prize, and I figure, okay, so I'm thinking in my head, like, I used to play ZoroCheckmate after the format. I have it built too. Like, there's no way of doing 270. So I thought, until he told me that there's a way. So I was kind of like, okay, am I missing something? How do you, like, Persian's max damage output with all the Pokemon in your discard pile is 190 damage. If you have like 9 Pokemon, I think, in your discard pile. Choice Band 220, Kukui 240, and maybe a Shrine 250. So I was like, okay, there's no way he's doing 270 this turn. Again, so I thought. So he's just thinning out here. He plays an Ultra Ball, grabbing a Tapu Lele. And I was shitting my pants at this moment when he told me that there's a way. Just kind of, I'm thinking to myself like, okay, what am I missing? He's gonna Tapu Lele, Wonder Tag. I'm just thinking about, okay, what does he grab? Lieutenant Surge. Insane. Surge double Kukui. So Surge double Kukui, 220 plus 40 is 260, and he plays a Shrine of Punishment for 270. Insane. I was like, oh my god, there goes Kukui number 1. He hasn't even catwalked yet. He has all this in his hand, just waiting on this perfect combo. He trades, he discards an Ultra Ball, going to see 2 cards. He still hasn't access to a catwalk. He's getting catwalk right now. So I'm not even sure if he has enough Pokemon in his discard pile, but he still needs a triple acceleration energy, a Choice Band, Shrine of Punishment, and the other Kukui. So if he could hit this off of the, I mean, he's closer. Now he needs Shrine, triple, Choice, and I'm not even sure if he has enough Pokemon in his discard pile. But grabbing Choice Band, I don't think so. He grabs a Kukui. I think, okay, so he grabs Catwalk, a Kukui, and Choice off of the Catwalk. He plays a Kukui, and now he's currently doing plus 40 damage. Okay, I think he just scooped because he missed sequence. I think he whiffed some pieces. I think he didn't have enough Pokemon in his discard. He did have the energy, did have the Choice Band, but I don't think he had the Shrine or access to the Pokemon in his discard pile. So yeah, I think he whiffed one piece. So I was able, he just scooped there because I just go ahead and Flare Strike for knockout anyway. I could kill anything on his board. Great game. I was shooting my pants here. I thought he actually pulled it off, but that's gonna take me to 1-0 and putting Noah at 0-1. But he's a great player. I wouldn't be surprised if he wins out for the rest of the tournament. But great match there. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please join our Discord if you guys are interested in playing some webcam old format tournaments. We have a great group of guys. You know, it's really fun. We do accept proxies as well if you guys don't have access to the cards. But it's just a great way to interact and get a glimpse of these old formats that, you know, they're fun. Current Pokemon format is kind of shit, so it gives you access to some old fun formats. So yeah, please follow me on Twitter at MuffSquadNJ. Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't liked the video. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed. And until next time, take care.